Cinderella. The magic moment. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, lived a kind-hearted girl named Cinderella. After her father passed away, she was left with her cruel stepmother and two selfish stepsisters who made her do all the housework. They treated her like a servant, while they lived in comfort and luxury. Despite the hardships, Cinderella remained gentle and hopeful. One day, news spread across the kingdom. The royal palace was hosting a grand ball, and the prince would choose a bride. Every young lady in the land was invited. Excitement filled the air, and Cinderella's stepsisters immediately began preparing their dresses and hairstyles. Cinderella also dreamed of attending, but her stepmother laughed at the idea. "You go to the ball? You have nothing to wear," she sneered. Cinderella helped her stepsisters get ready, and once they left, she sat alone by the fireplace and wept. "I only wish I could go," she whispered. Suddenly, a warm light filled the room. A kind old woman appeared, holding a glowing wand. "I am your fairy godmother," she said with a smile. "And you, my dear, shall go to the ball." With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother turned a pumpkin into a beautiful carriage, mice into white horses, and Cinderella's tattered clothes into a sparkling gown with glass slippers. "But remember," she warned, "the magic will end at midnight." Overjoyed, Cinderella thanked her and rode off to the palace. As she entered the ballroom, everyone turned to look at her, enchanted by her beauty and grace. The prince was captivated. He danced only with her, and they laughed and talked, as if they had known each other forever. It was a magical evening. Cinderella felt like she was living a dream, but as the clock struck 12, she remembered the fairy godmother's warning. "I must go," she cried, running from the palace. In her hurry, one glass slipper slipped off her foot and was left behind. The next day, the prince ordered his guards to find the mysterious girl who had stolen his heart. They searched the entire kingdom, trying the glass slipper on every young woman, but it fit none of them. Finally, they arrived at Cinderella's home. Her stepsisters tried to force the slipper on, but it was too small. Then Cinderella stepped forward. "May I try?" she asked gently. The slipper fit perfectly, and she pulled out the other one from her pocket. The prince arrived, recognized her instantly, and knew she was the one. Cinderella's eyes sparkled with joy as he knelt before her. Her stepmother and stepsisters watched in disbelief. Soon after, Cinderella married the prince in a grand ceremony. Her days of sorrow were over. She forgave her stepfamily, showing her true grace and kindness. From that day on, she lived happily ever after, not because she became a princess, but because she never gave up hope and believed in kindness, love, and a little magic.